What's up, y'all? It's Wednesday. I hope everybody out there is doing good. So with all of that said, let's go ahead and slide on this update as it pertains to the unfortunate passing of Ashlee Jenae. And so I'm pretty sure that most of us are privy to what's going on surrounding this case and involving this case. But if you're not, I'm going to give you a quick rundown. So Ashlee and her boyfriend, Joe McCann, they traveled to Tanzania for Ashlee's birthday. It seems as though that they were having a fantastic time. She uploaded footage to her Instagram of them enjoying the wildlife there. The scenery was beautiful. Joe actually proposed to her, which was a surprise to her. As you could tell in this video, she seemed to be stunned and things of that nature. And so things seemed to be on the up and up for Joe and Ashlee, but unfortunately things took a dramatic turn for the worse just after the initial proposal, and hours after, the two of them had to be separated at the hotel that they were staying at because they got into a disastrous argument, which ultimately led to the hotel staff making the decision to separate the two of them and to put them in two different hotel rooms. Now, according to hospital records and police report, Joe McCann claimed that he found Ashlee himself, but then there's another report that a hotel employee discovered Ashlee after they returned to her room with a requested charging cable. So the reports are conflicting in regards to how she was found. Now, despite there being conflicting reports on how Ashlee was found, it seems as though that the local law enforcement in Zanzibar backed up Joe's account by saying that he found her HUNG and that there was no foul play involved. But now it seems as though that they're doing their due diligence to make sure they dot every I and cross every T, because now they're holding Joe's passport.
I have an update on the death of model and influencer Ashlee Robinson. She went by Ashlee Jenae online. I obtained video of a news conference today in Tanzania in which officials say they are holding Joe McCann for questioning and they are holding his passport while police wait for the postmortem. We have been unable to reach Joe McCann. Now, yesterday I reported on this story. You may recall Robinson was on vacation of a lifetime in Zanzibar, an island off the coast of Tanzania in Africa. She was there to celebrate her 31st birthday with her boyfriend of about a year and a half, according to the family. Joe McCann proposed to her on that trip, but last week something went terribly wrong. Police say Robinson was found unconscious in her villa and was rushed to the hospital, where she was later pronounced dead. Now, her parents received a call from McCann saying that something had happened, but they say it was the resort that told them about the death of their child. Again, the new information today, officials say they are holding Joe McCann for questioning and are holding his passport.
Now, the parents have been doing interviews, and the one thing that stuck out in this interview that they did with TMZ is the fact that there's a lot of discomfort that is unraveling within this family as it pertains to Joe not being in contact with them. I mean, could you imagine that your daughter ended up passing away in Africa and the person that she went over there with is not responding to you, doesn't want to talk? I mean, I'm pretty sure that the silence is deafening.
So local authorities in Zanzibar initially said that Ashlee took her own life, but you guys released a statement saying that her death was suspicious. What do you think happened?
We're not too sure what happened. That's what we're trying to find out. I got 2 emails today from the embassy in Zanzibar. They said the investigation is still ongoing. That they have not determined the cause of death yet at all. An investigation is still ongoing and still pending right now. So there has nothing official has been released. That's what we're trying to find out. We just want answers.
What was it that the hotel initially told you guys?
That the person, that Joe McCann, who she was traveling with, had that he had found her and that they had taken her to the hospital.
We just think it's very odd that our daughter is traveling with Joe and we don't hear anything from Joe. To me, that's very odd. And initial call that she got from Joe was 11 hours after something had transpired in the room. And that's very odd. 11 hours later,
11 hours.
Something had transpired, and Joe just relayed to Yolanda that Ashlee was okay and she was stable and she was okay and don't worry about it.
But that she was at the hospital.
Yes. 11 hours later.
So have you spoken to him since, and what has he been saying?
There has been no communication here.
Was there any footage? Did you look at the footage? Did you see the footage? These are things that's very important to us. These are things that can clear everything up. It gives us the timeline. It lets us know what happened. We have not seen or heard or even anything about any kind of footage, surveillance, nothing. These are things that we need to know.
Did you guys ever think that Ashlee had any mental health issues?
I would think that's farther from the truth. If you go to her page, you know, as you can see, she's a beacon of light. You know, she likes being in the limelight. It's like being in the camera. She was an influencer. You know, she loved her family.
She loved her family.
She loved her family.
All right, so you guys just heard all of that, and the one thing that sticks out like a sore thumb to me is how completely flustered the mother sounds, and understandably so. She can't even get her thoughts together, and I understand that she's completely hurt and devastated, but it's just sad. It really is sad. Now, there's a lot of rumors online, and I know that some of you guys don't like rumors and things of that nature, but people are talking about things that they're hearing out there that could have led to this tragic situation. And for what it's worth, I just want to take the time to read you a few things. Now, if you pay attention to the second comment, this person says she declined that proposal. He did not like that. Now, it does seem as though that she did accept the proposal and seemed that she was happy, but there's a lot of people and a growing, overwhelming sentiment that this could have been the reason why this transpired. Doesn't mean that it's definite, doesn't mean that it's actually factual, but there's a lot of people that are saying that. Now, in this comment, this person says, I read yesterday he found out that she was still dealing with Kevin Gates. I do not know how true that is. And I've seen a lot of people say that as well. Now, this comment at the top says he lost 10 million in crypto. And of course, that is all over X. Everybody is talking about that. Maybe he just had a crash out moment. Doesn't mean that it makes or justify what he did or allegedly did, but that's what they're saying. And then if you go down to the bottom, this particular person says it was a sacrifice. And while we're speaking on sacrifice, I want you guys to pay attention to this clip right here.
No, I'm not going to speak on this woman and her death, and this is not the topic you think I'm going to talk about. I want to talk about an angle that I haven't seen anyone discuss so far. But before that, let's take a look at something. She posted this photo on social media, and let's go ahead, take a good look at this photo. All right, let's go ahead and look at the comments. Don't know you, but I love this for you. God, I'll trans soft this soft girl era. Please, I have no idea. May this kind of love find me. Look how he's looking at you. I love how he's looking at you. You notice who's all in the comments? He wants to eat you up. May love like this find us. Oh, because I thought someone whose man wouldn't even get them if 444 said something. I pray get a man like this. He loves you. You notice again who's having these conversations? Look how he's looking at you. May this kind of intentional man locate me. I love this lifestyle for you. May it turn into wedding bliss. She goes, manifesting this. Oh, you manifest. May this kind of love locate me. May this kind of love find me and never let me go. May this kind of love is finding all of us, ladies. I see my future. Okay, K-Doll. Yeah, go look at this man's post on Twitter. You'll find one thing. This man lost $10 million this year in the crypto market. He went famous. He blew up because in the early days of Solana, he put $200 in it when it was when it was like nothing. And then Solana blew up and his $200 turned into millions, literally. And that's how he blew up. That's how he got his money. Now, crypto market has made him lose almost more than $10 million. He posted this himself. So here's the angle I want to talk about that no one else is. This man lost a lot of money, went to whoever he needed to go to recoup the money, and he was meant to join either a group, a cult, or whatever. He was meant to do something, and she was his sacrifice. So he took her to the one country that he knew he could do this and buy the police and come back home safely. That's an impression of a pirate. That's just a theory. She was his sacrifice for something. This man is trying to join something. He lost $10 million. He needs to find a way to recoup it. And this man, that's my theory. Because now we know about the Epstein files, witchcraft, all the things they do. This man wanted to join something or someone to increase his financial status. And he needed to make an offering. He needed to make a sacrifice. And he chose the ebony girl. And he took her to Africa. And he married her. And now he's about to come back. He didn't even post about the death for 2 days. So now he's probably back in America, or he's going to come back to America, and his business is going to start booming.
All right, so you heard what Dude had to say about the situation. I'm going to leave this up to you all. Feel free to drop down in the comments and leave your thoughts. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and if you're new here, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. I'll check you guys out later. Have a beautiful Wednesday.